everybody else, 7 DBs.
Cousins rolling, throwing, catches made, and a first down is TJ.
And that's going to be Hawkinson as he gets 6 yards on the play. First and goal for the Vikings. As we get started over here. What a victory for the Bills. What a victory for the Bills. And we're back for more excitement. Right back into it. We are back for more excitement.
Set up first and goal.
Here we go, first and goal.
Cousins looking for Jefferson.
Cousins throws, Jefferson catches. That's going to be Vikings touchdown. But they are going to review it. Shut out the purple. Barely does not count. Barely does not count. A win is a win.
It's really close.
A win is a win.
It clearly hits the inside of the pylon. The question's going to be, did any part of that right knee hit prior? It looks like it does. You can see his knees down right there, and looks like it might be a half-yard short, but what an effort there by Justin Jefferson to catch the inside of that pylon. We'll see what they see.
Obviously,
the previous play is under further review.
Yeah, they reviewed the score. Micah, before they even signaled on the field, you're in
Dawson,
there
I've got the
saying he was
Giants.
short. It certainly looks like that will be the case, but
I've got the Giants as we take a quick little timeout commercial break here. Looks like Vikings may have scored. His knee was down, but I think he broke the plane. So this may be a Vikings score. 9 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter here between these Giants and these Vikings. We have not had a time to even come down from the Bills victory, but we're right back into it. Giants and Vikings. Here we go. Quick timeout, commercial break. Life, that's right. Emmanuel, what's going on, bro? Well, I got to go ahead and I got to place my order. I ain't had a chance to order my food. Let me go ahead and order my food. Jaden, yeah, I predicted the Giants. That was my prediction.
Justin Jefferson all the way from the other side of the field in like a pre-snap jet motion. Dory Jackson.
So it looks like the Vikings touchdown was ruled short. It'll be first and goal for the Vikings at the 1.
Vikings go jumbo with an extra lineman. Alexander Madison the back here. 12th play of this drive on the opener. Cousins going to sneak it up forward.
So Cousins will keep it. He'll sneak. He'll get the yard that the Vikings need, and they'll score 7-0. And there it is.
For Kirk Cousins in this Minnesota offense, that's about as big a statement as you can make. To start off this play, you're going to see here, he's clearly in. Gets a little push there from Ham as fullback. Nice job there by the interior of that offensive line. We mentioned Garrett Bradbury. Matchup inside, and what an impressive opening drive by Kevin O'Connell and this Minnesota offense.
Extra point is up and good by Greg Joseph. Opening drive of beauty, 75 yards. And
all right, extra point's good. Score 7-0. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first quarter between these Vikings and the Giants. Quick commercial break. Dawson, Bills, 49ers. We good. Alvin.
What's it like to be a special teamer? That's a pretty good view. Brightwell back deep. And he's going to let it go over his head, and so the Giants will start on their own 25. And here is Daniel Jones in his 4th year, and quite frankly, he's been a different guy this season, Greg.
And you have to give a lot of credit to Daniel Jones. His personality, his demeanor, to ability to kind of weather a little bit of the storm he's been through. He's been through some ups and downs through his first couple years, and the combination of Brian Daboll, they brought him in to kind of solidify that position, bring an identity to this team, and boy, has he ever.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
First down run is Saquon.
Hand off. Saquon, big space. He gets a first down. There is a flag thrown.
This may be coming back.
Holding offense. Number 65.
It's going to be on the offense coming back.
The call on the left guard, Nick Gates.
This play is really well blocked. Nick Gates is in a good spot there. But you see that left arm? That left hand is where you just got to let go. Just Saquon, we used to have a coach that say the running back has earned the right to run through that tackle. Just let go when you feel that pressure release, and they've got themselves an explosive run on the opening play.
All right, there we go. 1st and 20. Big throw to James. That's going to be 13 yards on the play. 2nd and 7.
Picks up 12 for this Giants offense. And James has been one of the parts of the big stories. Their wide receiver group is completely different than they thought it would be at the beginning of the season, but it's been solidified with James and Hodgins and Slayton.
Nate, yeah, man, what a game.
Three guys they're going to
What a game.
The most heavily on all day today. The biggest thing for the Giants is they want to be a play-action pass team, not a drop-back pass team. As you saw the first,
shout out to Just Incredible for the $5 super chat. Says buy a drink to celebrate later on me, Jay. Congratulations, Bills. At least one of us celebrating our team's playoffs still hate the Lions. Shout out to you, Justin. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the $5 super chat. As Jones runs for 7 yards on the play, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Giants at the 35.
57 first downs he converted with his legs. I don't think people consider him as being one in that top tier of mobile quarterbacks, but he is a threat. Ed Donatel, the defensive coordinator in Minnesota, told us this week, they said, we could clamp coverage, we could be sound. The play is not over until that ball comes out of danger.
Buy a drink to celebrate later on me, Jay. Beer. Congratulations, Bills. At least one of us is celebrating our team in the playoffs. Still hate the Lions.
1st and 10. Play action. Jones throws. This is going to be caught. And that's Slayton for 22 yards. 1st and 10 for the Giants to get to the 43.
And anytime you want to throw these medium to
Quick
deep
shout outs
passes, it
to
all
Jesse
starts with the
Booth
protection up front.
and Misty
Minnesota rushes
Weber
5,
for
their 2 edge guys are
subscribing.
as
Thanks
good
a
as
lot.
there is
Welcome
in
to the
league.
channel.
You'll see Slayton. They call these layered routes. One guy's going to go deep.
Shout out to
and then
Purple.
it's that middle layer that Slayton's running on that deep over. That's the
That was a tough one, Purple. We got through it, but that was a tough one.
Play
That was a
action
real
game,
tough
staying
one.
efficient on early downs. Those are the chunk passes.
All right, here we go.
the
First and
Giants are looking
10
to exploit.
for the Giants.
Lined up as a wide receiver now, bottom of your
What's up,
screen.
Lennox? Lennox 6 in the building. What's up, man?
Looks to run. He's got a lot of room to run.
Jones
Decides to
keeps
take
it
tuck away.
himself.
Stiff arm. Daniel
Nice
Jones
little
with
stiff
Doug
arm.
Peterson.
Danny
And
Dimes
first
with the
down.
15-yard run. And it's first and 10 at the Minnesota 28.
Daniel Jones is.
I think his size,
Daniel
his
Jones
speed
balling.
in games catches people off guard.
Okay.
You see him on film, you see him running away from guys, but until you see him up close and personal,
Yeah, it was up there,
he's
Purple.
a big,
It was definitely
physically
up there.
talented guy. And we kind of had a feeling that this was going to be the style. Passing on early downs, Mike Kafka, Brian Dable, understanding.
All right, here we go.
And facing a lot of light
Let's
boxes,
go,
not
first
a
and
lot of
10.
guys down here. This Minnesota defense.
A little pitch.
Little pitch to Barkley. He's got space. First down and more. Nobody's back there. That's going to be a Giants touchdown. And there it is. Giants with the 28-yard touchdown. Saquon Barkley moving his feet.
To set up the run. Look at these two high safeties. That's because the early passing success on this drive. They try to bring Harrison Smith late. Cam Bynum's trying to fill that run, number 24, but he's 15 yards deep in this double shell defense that they major in, and those are the looks they want to run the ball against.
Tie
Answer there by
ball
the New York
game.
Giants, and we're off
Tie
to a
ball
flying
game.
start.
Extra
Alex
point is
Greg
good.
for the extra point. Low snap, but the hold is
Extra
good.
point good. It
Kick
is up.
and good. Oh, that's a
Tie game, 7-7, 5 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, playoffs. Quick housekeeping, guys. 1,489 viewers, 109 likes. The next goal is going to be 250, guys. 250 likes is the next goal, so make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. We need 140 to get to that 250 goal. Thanks for the support. This is the second of our 3-game series today. Obviously, we had the Bills and the Dolphins. That was a crazy one. And now we're here on these Giants and the Vikings. Next after this will be the Ravens and the Bengals. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us today. Much love to everybody. Quick timeout, commercial break. Ed Ryan, save all the Bills hate for next week. Keep that energy for next week, bro. I'm good now. I'm chilling. I'm good. I ain't worried about what you got to say. Save it for next week. We on to these Giants and these Vikings right now. I'm having a great day. A great day. Unbothered.
the Giants. Vikings go right down the field on their opener, and then the Giants respond. Saquon Barkley, a 28-yard touchdown run. Remember, first play of that drive, a penalty, so they faced a 1st and 20, and they overcame that. So we're off to a flying start here on Wild Card Weekend. Kene Wanwu back deep. 3 kickoff return touchdowns in his career. One of them this year, but won't get a chance as Gano puts it out of the end zone.
So we showed you that light box because of the success they had passing. But anytime you want to pull your center and left tackle, it takes one person to seal that edge. In this case, watch Isaiah Hodgins, number 18. That's a defensive end that he's blocking. And then it's just run after by one of the best backs in the league, Feliciano, Andrew Thomas. Just out in space. See Daniel Jones coming over. He's fired up for his offensive lineman. That was a heck of an answer.
Back to Kirk Cousins.
Jeff King, you're right, man.
Jefferson,
you're right. Well, you know, divisional games are a lot different. Divisional games are a lot different. You know why? Divisional games, the other team knows your schemes. They know how to maneuver, so there's a lot of unexpected surprises. Divisional games are always tough, Jeff. You know that. You know that.
There is an art. When you go 11-0 in close games, you figure out how to win. Cousins has done that. That's why they won 13 of them this year. That's 2nd down. 4-man rush. Get it out to Madison quickly. Jalen Smith is there right away. They throw Madison forward for a 1st down.
Wow. Why would you throw him forward? What are you doing?
1st down. That was wild.
What's up, Eric?
Madison gives them a nice kind of 1-2 cut, 1-2 punch along with Dalvin Cook. Jalen Smith from his linebacker spot does a nice job inside out. He just can't quite wrestle him to the ground, and just a great effort. And see again another example of Minnesota trying to go, oh, they're going to say
just letting Wrench Gang know, when there's mistakes, I'm just pulling wrenches now. I'm just letting y'all know. Be mad, feel however you want to feel, send me an email, we'll talk about it. But whenever there's issues, I'm just pulling wrenches now because it's becoming a headache for me. Just letting you know. I'm pulling wrenches, so be careful. That's all I'm saying. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1.
Flip to Jefferson. Jefferson throwing back to Cousins.
Cousins gets wrapped up, and that's going to be the Giants with a big stop. Loss of 2 yards. 4th and 3.
Nice job there. Adoree Jackson, his wide receiver on his side, goes deep. He stays home. The alert on this is anytime they give this jet sweep in a lateral, everyone's antennas go up because it has to be a backwards pass in order for it to be thrown forward again.
Joe, I've got the Giants. That was my prediction.
Jackson and this Giants defense, and man, that expedited review. We thought it was going to be a 1st down after the Madison swing and forced that 3rd and short. And now they get a punt.
Yeah, now the rookie Ryan Wright will punt it away. A line drive boomer. James back inside his 10.
James breaks a tackle. And they'll get to about the
17-18-yard line. That's where the Giants will take over their
19. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Giants at the 19. And that's where they'll start. Jay says, I understand. Just saw a breakdown in the OC, and the offense can't be that predictable going forward. Enough said. We live to fight another day. Yeah, Jeff, you know, it's there was a couple points in the game where I really questioned a lot as far as with what Allen was doing. But I would say this. There was a lot. I think there was more of an issue of the defense, right? The Cole Beasley interception, fine. The ball bobbled up. I get it. You can't really discredit Cole Beasley on that one. But at the same time, there was a lot of issues that we had on defense, more so than the offense. They'll pull it together. They'll pull it together. It was an ugly win. All the Bills' wins have been ugly for the most part. For the most part. And it's really unfortunate because, like I said, there's not one team that's in the NFL that has been dominant this year. There has not been one team that's been dominant. I mean, the Eagles, no, the Eagles are not dominant. They played well, but there has not been one dominant team in the NFL. Anybody can get beat. Anybody can get beat right now. That's it. Timeout, commercial break. JC Wilder says, so how y'all going to look against the Bengals? First, the Bengals got to make it. Y'all keep talking about these Bengals. The Bengals got to make it. We already made it. Let the Bengals make it before you might get surprised tonight. Who knows? Just like these Vikings might get surprised. Y'all better hope the Bengals can make it. Then what are y'all going to say? It'll get real weird in the conversation then, because then you have no conversation. What are y'all going to say then? Y'all going to jump from the Bengals to the Chiefs then, right? Hilarious. We know how y'all work. We know how the trolls and the haters work. We know.
After stopping a 3rd and 1 trick play, we'll have it on offense for the second time.
Jones has time, throws. That's going to be caught. Open man, Slayton. He's got space. Gets to the 30. The 34, 1st and 10 for the Giants. And these boys have came to play. Y'all thought the Giants wasn't going to play in the playoffs? This is the playoffs.
That's the vulnerability of
Let's go.
Safety zone coverage. You saw it earlier in the first drive. This time Slayton is wide open, and all that extra space leads to the run after catch. And this Giants offense has come out throwing the ball early.
First and 10.
Jones going to throw it again.
Jones throws. Got to be caught by Cager for 4 yards.
3rd string tight end.
2nd and 6.
Receiver. Jones getting multiple people involved early. Interesting about
Man, they
Slayton
picked
on
up the
that
food
last big
already?
play, Greg. This is a guy that took a huge pay cut to stay here. He was inactive early in the season. Didn't even come close to a catch till week 4, and now he's their best big play threat.
Yeah, all 3 of these guys, Richie James, Slayton.
Shout out to you,
Isaiah
Jeff. Much
Hodgins,
love, man.
They were not expected to contribute.
We want that dominant victory, but
Hodgins wasn't even on the team.
maybe we got to save it for the Super Bowl.
2nd down.
Wishful thinking.
Right up the middle.
Big run up the middle. Let's go, Saquon. He is balling. 16 yards on the play. 1st and 10 as they get to the Minnesota 14.
All this passing, you see these light boxes. There's only 2 linebackers. They're going to run trap. They're going to block back. They're going to kick out with the right guard, Mark Lewinsky, and he's going to hit that. They call that a midline run. He's going to run directly down the back of the center, Feliciano, and this Minnesota defense doesn't have a lot of answers right now.
1st and 10. Jones. Pass to Hodgins in the middle. That's a Giants touchdown.
Isaiah Hodgins.
You can see some of the Minnesota defenders. You see Sedarius Smith. He thinks Andrew Thomas jumps early. Oh, he definitely does. Sedarius Smith stops. He's looking at the sideline, and instead of rushing, Daniel Jones throws a strike for the 2nd touchdown to go up 14-7.
Daniel Jones, 5 of 5 for 100 yards in this 1st quarter. A perfect pass, 14 yards for Hodgins. And now the extra point is up and good. And so the Giants, with Daniel Jones throwing the ball all over the yard, take their first lead here in the wild card round, 14-7.
Thing it says this game can go either way. It doesn't affect my ticket. I got the Giants. Like I said, in my prediction, I had the Giants. Right now, I'm currently 3 for 3. I'm 3 for 3 on my predictions. Shout out to the people that watched my NFL playoff prediction video. Shout out to y'all. Y'all made some money. 49ers, Jags, Bills. And obviously right now we've got the Giants and the Vikings. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I will... All right, 1 second, guys.
And Gano gets into it. Vikings will start on the 25.
All right, here we go.
The touchdown, Greg.
All right, so they teach all young quarterbacks, pay attention. You want to find your safeties. This is Cam Bynum. This is Harrison Smith. Look how far over to the 3 receiver side Cam Bynum is. So pre-snap, Daniel Jones knows he has Hodgins. But Mike, talk to us about that left. He's false start, right?
It is really close, and in real time when you watch it, it's really hard to tell. Actually, they discuss this and they say if it's more than 2 frames.
Shout out to Leaf Pistole and Blessed Beast for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Well, if you think
First and 10 for the Vikings.
I rescind my opinion.
Exactly. Here's Dalvin Cook.
Hand off to Cook. He's going to hit the edge. He'll get about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6.
Well, if you like throwing the football, you haven't seen an incompletion yet for both guys. Cousins, 9 of 9. Jones, 5 of 5. That's a heck of a start.
And both these defensive coordinators now are going to get into the cat and mouse game with the opposing offense. The Giants have played a lot of zone. It served them well on the 3rd and short. Minnesota was expecting man on the trick play, the throwback to Cousins. They went zone, but we've seen a lot of space.
2nd and 6.
A lot of uncontested catches from Minnesota in this secondary so far early with New York.
Yeah, they're not going to take a snap. Oh, they do.
Nice seam and
Hand off to Cook. That's going to be a first down for the Vikings, and they're going to end the first quarter that way. Okay.
So far, Wink Martindale, he is staying true. He is trying to put an umbrella over the top of this coverage and say, if you're going to score on me, go the long way. They are trying not to let him throw the ball over their heads.
And that will do it for this first quarter. Action-packed here in Minneapolis.
All right, guys, so end of the first quarter, score is 14-7. Giants up. It will be 1st and 10 when we come back to start the quarter for the Vikings. Timeout, commercial break.
against the Colts. That was the best comeback in NFL history. Down 14-7 here.
All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Vikings.
Quick fake throw. Cook right up the gut, and Dalvin Cook.
Cook right up the middle. And he's going to get 7 yards on the play.
Dalvin Cook's kind of been a hitter. He's almost like a big home run hitter. He either hits one 500 feet or 500, or he strikes out. It's been the year for him.
Absolutely. He can take 180 on you on any play. We've seen him do it both in the screen game and the design run game. But he also leads the league in negative or lost yardage carries.
On the fake, pressure coming.
Play action.
Cousins gets rid of it.
Cousins throws high. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 3.
This pressure gets Kirk Cousins off he's trying to take a shot here. They're trying to put some deep pressure into this secondary, but Leonard Williams there, big number 99, he wins quick. Kirk Cousins has no chance to set his feet and get his eyes downfield, and I think if Irv Smith just catches that, he at a minimum picks up the first down, but he drops it, and we got a 3rd and 3.
Jefferson lined up near side of Dory Jackson opposite.
Here we go, 3rd and 3.
That way. Pressure again. Running for
pressure on Cousins. He's going to throw it away, and that'll be a 4th and 3. Giants will get the ball back.
And the Vikings send out the punt team.
This is something you're going to see a lot.
What's up, Attack? What's going on with you?
So take a look. There's 7 defensive backs on the field. I know they said 8. Telestrator issues. There's 7 defensive backs.
Of course, Lord
4
King.
down linemen. Wink Martindale thinks it makes them a little more athletic, a little bit better passing off some of the zone stuff. We've seen a nice game plan so far after the opening drive touchdown by Minnesota.
Here's Wright, punted away. Fair catch, James. Right around
fair catch for the Giants. Will take it at the 9. And it will be 1st and 10 from there as the Giants take over. Stepping up on defense. Got a solid offense working as well. We'll see what happens. 14 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Quick commercial break. Timeout. Purple. It's cool, Purple. They got me while I'm hungry. They got me while I'm hungry. I'm taking care of business right now. They didn't got me while I'm hungry. Anybody else? Anybody else? We can just keep getting rid of them. We can keep getting rid of them. However y'all want to do it. You want to call me while I'm hungry? All right. I got some fried chicken and rice. Waiting till halftime.
So you're talking about big plays. This is a team that hasn't had a lot of them. They've got more today than they average in a normal game.
That's something this Minnesota defense has struggled with. They allow second most big plays of anybody in the league. They've got to put a
All right, there we go. 1st and 10.
this passing game here quickly.
4-man rush. Jones get it out to Barkley.
Jones
One-on-one
throws.
against Hicks, who kind of
Barkley
hurdles
still on his
him.
feet. He's going to get maybe 3 yards on the play.
And
2nd
Barkley
and
out of
7.
bounds. Well, Barkley all kinds of charged up for this game. His
Shout out
first
to
playoff game.
HIC
And
for
it's
subscribing.
interesting, right?
Thanks a
You're
lot.
talking
Welcome to the
about
channel.
his,
Also,
you asked him
Kimberly
about, hey,
Carrington
you get the big
for
ones, but
subscribing.
sometimes
Thanks a
you have
lot.
to be
Welcome to the
patient.
channel.
Look, I grew up a boxer, right? I grew up boxing with my dad, so sometimes it's jab, jab, uppercut.
Yeah, he was very quick to change my baseball analogy. I said,
Church
you ever wanna get
got some
singles,
wings
or you're
and
looking
fried
for the home
rice.
runs? He goes, I'm more of a boxer. Didn't play a lot of baseball.
2nd and 7.
You mentioned it, the jab, jab, knockout.
2nd down.
Play action. Jones
A lot of time.
throws to the middle. It's going to be incomplete.
Eric Kendricks was all over Saquon Barkley that time. And here comes 3rd
Sorry,
down.
I'm too upset to cook tonight.
Yeah, so often in these deep zones,
You better
the
DoorDash
check down to the back
or Uber Eats.
is all that's left, but give credit
Shake
here to
off that.
Kendricks.
You need to shake that loss off because I told you what was going to happen. Y'all don't want to listen. I don't get it. Y'all don't want to listen. It's all right, though. It's all right. 3rd and 7.
Third down. Jones throws near side.
Jones
Hodgins
throws.
has
That's
the
going to be a
catch.
first down for the
First
Giants.
down. Hodgins has the touchdown. Now he's got a 3rd down conversion and 9 yards.
Just shakes.
This is great.
Courtney, how can I
awareness of
become
where
mod?
he
Just
is on the
curious.
field.
This
He
is the
knows
best
when he
channel.
catches it, it's short.
So it's time
These zones
and
are
obviously
gonna bust tackle.
contributions.
Immediately after the catch, you need to get
Takes
the
time
vertical up the field,
and contributions
split
to the
those guys
channel.
coming in at the sides, and that's just the extra yardage Hodgins needed to pick up that first down. Nice job.
Barkley.
G Young, yeah, man.
Not a whole lot
Yeah, they open
there.
on Sunday.
Gets a couple. As we tell you about what's coming up this February. Buckle up. One of NASCAR's most thrilling events returning to the LA Coliseum under the lights. NASCAR's Busch Light Clash of the Coliseum. It's February 5th. Only on Fox. This one's had a racing start type feel. Teams have been flying.
Ethan, when you stop asking for it.
Let's
try that one.
Weekend.
2nd and 7.
Giants offense has been brilliant so far. On 2nd down. Flag flies.
Jones keeps. He's going to run up the middle. He's got a first down. Plenty more. Defensive offside's going to be declined.
I think they're going to get Zadarius Smith for being in the neutral zone. He was early and couldn't quite get back. You can see him here at the bottom of the screen.
Offside defense, number 55. That penalty is declined. The play results in a first down.
Yeah, he's sitting there saying, well, you didn't call Andrew Thomas for his early flinch. I thought maybe you could have given me away, right, Mike? I know officials don't work like that, Mike. I'm just kidding. I'm giving you the player's perspective, Mike.
Mike's just being silent.
I just threw out all the Buffalo Billy burgers.
Kenny Galladay's in the game.
Safari, you all right? You going through an emotional breakdown?
First down. Here is Barkley.
1st and 10, hand off to Barkley. He'll get 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7.
For a pickup of about 3. I see Galladay, who put his first touchdown as a Giant.
What's up, Joseph?
How
How about them Jaguars?
Just one play for him.
We've seen a few times now where this coverage has held up, but their rush lane integrity has been off. They've got to find a way to kind of corral Daniel Jones and keep him in the pocket.
All right, 2nd and 7.
Job matching downfield.
Pressure. Jones escapes.
Jones keeps. Nice moves. He'll get 5 yards on the run. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Hicks on the tackles. Zadarius Smith, heavy pressure.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, this has been their offense here early in this game. His ability to just hit his back foot. His first read's not there. There is a ton of rush lanes. You see Mike Kafka, first-year offensive coordinator. He's getting a lot of looks around the league. Bunch of interview requests for him to be a potential head coach candidate.
3rd and 2. Jones, he's got time. He's going to keep it. He runs. He gets the first down. 8 yards on the run. 1st and 10 for the Giants. And the Vikings just do not have an answer. The Vikings do not have an answer.
You're going to see they're going to drop, and he has to be the contained player. You see big number 94, Tomlinson. He's got to work outside of the right tackle, Evan Neal. He's got to put an edge on that pocket. Evan Neal just kind of pins him inside, and Daniel Jones is going to win that foot race every time.
Here's Barkley. Stutter step.
Barkley's going to run for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. 9 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock and counting.
In that matchup. Brian Dable said, you know what? Everyone thought a couple years ago that Andrew Thomas wasn't any good either, and now he is an all-pro player, 2nd-team all-pro. He said Evan Neal's going to be just fine, but he is a rookie. Absolutely,
and I know it's a different coaching staff, but you mentioned it. The Giants organization went through this exact same kind of evolution with Andrew Jones on the left side, and I have to say, there's a lot of rookies. Andrew Thomas, I'm sorry, I think there's a lot
What's
of
up, Luca?
What's
going on with you? 2nd and 6.
Coming off that right side.
Real ones. I'm good, man. How you doing? Quick pass to Saquon. Puts his head down. Gets the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Vikings 35.
And the drive continues. Justin Jefferson can just sit and watch right now.
Mike, I'd like to see what you think here. I think we're going to agree.
Shout out to you, bro.
They blocking?
Much
close,
love.
Right? I think he does get that ball off. That timing look good to you?
Well, it's not the rule about getting the time of getting the ball off. It's actually before the ball is touched by the receiver. And yeah, that block did occur before the ball was touched.
I thought so.
No call though. Instead it's a first
There we go.
down.
1st and 10.
In the game, in motion. Pressure coming on that right side. Jones in trouble. And
Jones gets sacked. He loses 2.
That time the pressure got home from
It'll be
Minnesota.
2nd and 12.
I think it was Jonathan Bullard who got there first.
Much better job here downfield matching these route concepts.
Gold Hoops, what up?
See, that's the big post there by Slayton. Bellinger's matched up the slot. Now this is what they've been hitting, the crossing route, but this time, see Harrison Smith hit it. But the difference is Daniel Jones has nowhere to go. That's the rush lane.
Shout out to BSBO GOAT 27 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. 2nd and 12. Jones on the move. He's going to keep. He's going to run. And he'll get 10 yards on the play. 3rd and 2.
To the 27 for Duke Shelley brought him down, so a 3rd and manageable. Another 10 yards on the ground. He's had a couple games this year where he's really gone off on the ground, but usually he just kind of takes it as it's come. It feels like he's just being aggressive running the football. And comes another 3rd down and short as Barkley getting his helmet work done. Not out there right now.
3rd and 2.
Jones going to keep it.
Jones keeps. Nice cut. Gets the first down. 12 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Giants at the Minnesota 15.
He's got 12 more.
Again, another great shot of Isaiah Hodgins out in space. You saw him on the big Barkley catch. They're going to go jet this way, fake it to Matt Breida, and then he's got a lead blocker, Daniel Bellinger, the tight end. Daniel Jones's legs have probably been the biggest X factor.
1st and 10.
Here early in this game.
No question. Going to run it again. Left
Jones
side.
keeps.
Smith.
He gets wrapped up for 2 yards. That's going to be a loss.
And he gives you the flex.
It'll be 2nd and 12.
Daniel Jones is looking over to his sideline saying, can I just hand the ball off? I need to catch my wind. That's a tough matchup there for any wide receiver. Big Za'Darius Smith might have gone to the well one too many times, but you can't blame him. Daniel Jones running the ball has worked, but not that time.
Barkley has his helmet fixed. You see he's back on the field. It's been a long drive. It started at their own 9-yard line, remember. 15th play of it here.
2nd and 12.
far side of the field. What a catch by Hodgins. Wow. And he's
Hodgins makes the grab.
10.
He gets
What a
8 yards on the
grab.
play to be 3rd and 4.
Hodgins doesn't have a single drop this year. I think you just saw an example why.
Yeah, nice job here by Daniel Jones, seeing the inside leverage by 39 Chandon Sullivan. He knows Hodgins has an out-breaking route. Really nice hands catch. That's just surveying the defense and saying, all right, what's my best matchup leverage-wise? And I'm going to start my eyes on that receiver.
Third and 5. Jones over the middle.
Jones' throw is caught. That's a first and goal. Slayton for 5 yards.
Really nice job using his body. He's going to run a little whip route. Looks like a little speed out. Kind of does a whirly bird back inside. The route allows him to maintain almost like boxing out in basketball. He's almost able to keep Patrick Peterson on his backside. Daniel Jones puts a bullet on his chest. Set up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Jones keeps. He's going to run in for a touchdown, but there's a flag. This is going to come back.
Yeah, they had 2 men in
They'll
motion.
push him back. It'll be 1st and goal at the 9.
Jet sweep going.
Joseph Stephon Diggs.
The tight end left a little early. They had 2 men in motion.
Illegal shift, offense, 2 men in motion, did not reset before the snap. 5-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
Watch Bellinger, so they're going to come in jet motion, but he's going to lead block. It's the one we saw earlier. Do you see how he goes? With Richie James in motion, you're not allowed to have a second player on the move.
As Abel's saying to relax a
Calm
little.
down, slow down.
Shout out to you, Kevin.
They line Saquon Barkley.
All right, 1st and goal.
Now he's in the slot. Thanks, Greg. 1st and goal still. They move back 5 yards. Oh, a little trickery. Statue of Liberty.
I like.
Is taken down.
Nice Statue of Liberty, Daniel
Nice
Jones.
looking play.
Okay.
Got a couple yards. It'll
3
bring up
yards
2nd
on the
goal.
play to be 2nd and goal.
Having flashbacks.
Shout out to E. Capone for the $4.99 super chat. Says, let's go, Mafia.
Daniel Jones.
Let's go.
Empty right hand. And didn't quite have the same end result. Minnesota needs to rally here. This defense has been on their heels since the very first possession of this game, and they need a big red zone stand.
Shout out to Angela.
Jones on the fake. Pressure coming. Going end zone. Hodgins incomplete.
Incomplete to Hodgins. It'll be 3rd and goal.
It's a great job there by the corner, number 20, Duke Shelley. Tried to get him on a little inside, kind of pivot to the boundary, and he forced a really difficult throw. You're going to see Hodgins going to start in, and he's going to
nice
pivot out. That is a
move.
hard route to defend.
Just couldn't catch it. You got to put that in his chest, Daniel. Put it in his chest.
Credit to Duke Shelley.
3rd and goal.
19th play of the drive.
Let's go, Mafia.
Jones, it's incomplete. Trying to hit Cager, but Kendricks was right there.
Incomplete to Cager. 4th and goal. This will lead to a
As this game
Giants
unfolds, KB,
field goal.
Let's keep in mind that illegal motion there with Bellinger going early, getting that touchdown taken off the board. You see that ball? It's actually a really good throw. He knows Kendricks, the linebacker, is sitting there for him. He tries to protect his tight end with the back shoulder, and you can see Dable. He knows they just had a chance to put themselves up 14, and that penalty takes it off the board. Now they got to settle for 3.
So it'll be Graham Gano from 25 yards out.
Kick is up.
So
it is good. Giants go up by 10. 17-7. We got ourselves a ball game. Daniel Jones running this ball. Nice mix of passing, running. Saquon Barkley stepping it up. Vikings need to answer at defense. Timeout, commercial break.
motion. Took him back 5 yards, certainly made it harder. But after allowing Minnesota to go down the field and score on the opening drive, Giants have lit it up, and now with a 10-point lead. Let's see what Kirk Cousins and the offense can do. That's a long time to keep Justin Jefferson on the bench. And so what's the mood down there on that Giants sideline, EA?
Well, you're about to see it all over Saquon Barkley's face. You know, they're not happy with the field goal, obviously. They wanted the touchdown, and number 26 came over to the field. He's obviously talking to his offensive line. Great conversation with him this week, year 5. He wanted this so bad to be a part of this playoff, wanted the rematch, and he told us. He talked to our Michael Strahan last week when he attended practice, and he asked him some advice. Stray telling him it gets faster, the intensity, the game gets faster. Don't let this crowd intimidate you. Take them out of it. They've done that so far, Kev.
Sure have. Now it's
there we go, first and 10. Hand off to Cook.
Nothing there. Goes nowhere.
He gets 1 yard on the gain.
So
second and 9.
The Vikings got the first possession. Giants won the toss and deferred. They go right down the field. Cousins was perfect. Since then, a couple of third downs, they've been stopped, and it's been quiet.
Yeah, you think back to that drive. They originally ruled them. They had the first down after Madison catch. Respotted it 3rd and short. They tried to do that trick play, throwback to Kirk Cousins. It feels like that was the play. If they kind of sustain that drive, maybe they go down and get points. But as a result, they punt. And since then, the Giants have been in complete control.
2nd and 9.
Cousins on the fake blitz coming.
Cousins.
Flag flies. Cousins
throws.
is incomplete.
Incomplete. Flag came out. This will be on the offense. Looks like holding.
Holding offense. Number 56. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
Yeah, we mentioned the challenge of blocking Dexter Lawrence. Well, they found out on this one. They just took him straight to the ground. I think it prevented the sack, though. You're gonna see
I will not be, David.
Dexter Lawrence right there.
I will not.
On the center, Bradbury, and Bradbury has really no choice but to kind of tackle him and bring him down to try to prevent that sack. And now Minnesota faces this 3rd and long. These are the DBs. All these guys in the secondary defensive backs. See McKinley here coming off the edge.
Blitz coming. Cousins sees it, throws Hawkinson.
Hawkinson gets it. That's going to be a big first down for the Vikings. 27 yards on the play.
Beat the blitz to T.J. Hawkinson, and he's got 27.
Well, we mentioned putting all the DBs is really to try to be better against the pass, but for whatever reason, no one decides to cover T.J. Hawkinson. Critical 3rd and 8 there, and Minnesota now goes fast.
And now Cook is taken down. So interesting on the decline for the penalty and then the 3rd and 9 conversion. But Lawrence making another play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
All right, 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Vikings at the Giants 49 when we come back. Quick housekeeping, guys. 2,092 viewers, 241 likes. The next goal is going to be 500, guys. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. And, of course, I do thank you all for the support. NFL playoffs today, guys. We started off with the Dolphins and Bills, and what a game that was. And now we're here with the Giants and the Ravens. Next game after this will be – Giants and the Vikings. Next game after this will be the Ravens and the Bengals. And, of course, I will be streaming that as well. Quick timeout. Commercial break. Sigma Mel, yeah. Shout out to you, Days.
Here are the Vikings. All 3 timeouts, down by 10 in this first half. Cousins some pressure. Hawkinson
throws to Hawkinson. That's another big play. 28 yards as it's 1st and 10 now at the Giants 21.
It's a great route. It's a stick, nod. 2 high safeties. You're going to see him. He's going to break out, stick, then he's going to wrap it. Cousins has to hold that ball to the very last second. It's a really nice route there, finding that little pocket. And Cousin hangs in. See the big hit he took by Tony Jefferson.
Hawkinson had a career high 13 catches against the Giants a few weeks ago. He's got 3 for 59 so far today. Cook. Right side gets through.
Cook's going to run for about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Giants decision. They declined the penalty and took the 3rd and 9, and obviously Minnesota converted.
Yeah, we showed you the replay of Bradbury kind of tackling Dexter Lawrence. They decided instead of making it 2nd and 19 to make it 3rd and 8. They end up leaving T.J. Hawkinson on that shallow drag route to pick up the 1st down. Interesting. They feel 3rd and 8, high probability of getting off the field.
Cousins fires, caught. Jefferson down to the 10.
Jefferson gets to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal for the Vikings.
So Justin Jefferson has his 6th
Black Mask, what up, yo?
Of this first half as we see what's coming up at the half with Kurt Menefee.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Coming up on the Verizon Halftime, we'll have highlights and analysis of your Giants and Vikings contest, plus another thriller in the AFC playoffs that happened earlier today. We'll break it all down for you when we see you again for the Verizon Halftime.
All right, Kurt, looking forward
What's up, Tyler?
to that. Vikings called their first timeout, so 50 seconds to go in this first half. Justin Jefferson, 6 catches for 43 yards. I almost feel like the Giants would sign up for that because he's such a big play weapon.
Absolutely. With Justin Jefferson, it's not about the touches. It's not about the targets. It's about the explosive nature of those touches, of those receptions. And as you said, he's got 6 catches in the first half, but only 43 yards. That's the plan of
Black Mass is good, man.
Over the top of arguably one of the best players in the entire league.
On 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Cousins throws to the middle. That's and wide open Osborne for the touchdown for the Vikings. Wow.
This is a big-time answer by Kirk Cousins. Right before the half, they're just running mesh, and then K.J. Osborne, his job is just ride the wake of Adam Thielen and then just sit down in the middle. He's the zone option. The Giants just go back to zone coverage, real soft. That's the alert for him to find Osborne in the middle of the field, and it's a big-time response by this Minnesota offense.
Greg Joseph on the extra points. Try and make it a 3-point game, and he does that. So K.J. Osborne, 5 touchdowns.
Extra points good. Score is 17-14, 3-point game as the Giants are up by a field goal. 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Black Mask, I took the Giants. That was my prediction. What's up, Brent? Shout out to you, man.
KJ Osborne.
All right, here we go. 45 seconds left in the second quarter.
On the drive. We'll show you. Maybe got a
3-point game. Giants will get the ball back. They have all their timeouts. And here we go.
Brightwell, returnable.
Takes it out from the 1, gets to about the
what happened on the touchdown there?
20.
Yeah, keep your eyes on 57, Jared Davis. He's just been here a couple weeks. They signed him. Watch, Adam Thielen's going to run a drag. Hawkinson's going to run across. Watch him. He gets pried open. Thielen pries him open. Hawkinson takes him this way. Look at the void he leaves in the middle of the field. He's the middle backer. That's his zone. There's no need to carry Thielen.
During a return, number 52.
Of course.
A 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. First down, New York.
So it's going to be holding. Giants will get pushed back. First and 10 at their 10.
Now on that special teams play, and that's good news to see. Well, Jared Davis, I mean, he really just got here. His debut was last week, and he played the whole game. They had wanted him for weeks. He's on the Lions practice squad, played a couple of games with Detroit. But, you know, sometimes you don't have that much experience with a new team.
Yeah, I don't want to discount how hard it is for linebackers
to
pass
go.
Off all those underneath routes. That takes a lot of experience and a great understanding of your team's coverage.
Here's Jones.
Low snap. Jones throws to the middle on a slant. That's going to be incomplete.
Let's watch his work here against Christian Darrisaw.
Yeah, we saw Thibodeau walk off the field. He was pretty mad. Take a look here. I mean, Darrisaw has him pretty much bear hugged. You can see him get up and look at the official. Mike Pereira, you're the one who kind of alerted us to that. That's pretty clear cut, no?
It is clear cut, and it's tough because you have the referee and the umpire, 2 officials officiating all 5 offensive linemen, but they missed that one.
Darius Slayton is being walked off the field now. And that's concerning for the Giants. Kenny Golladay is in. 37 seconds.
Golladay is in for Slayton.
Yeah, take a look here at Slayton. You're going to see he kind of gets viced here inside out. Peterson and Jordan Hicks kind of gets caught there between the 2 defenders. Got to hope he's all right.
Jones coming across the 10. And
quick pass to James. He will get 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Timeout here. Not yet. Good news, Slayton back in.
Yeah, that's a great sight to see. Anytime they call down from upstairs to get a player looked at.
You know, if Minnesota's not going to call a timeout, they could theoretically just let this run out, but they're going to run a play.
Jones throws. That's going to be caught by Bellinger. That'll be a first down. 2 seconds left. Just see them probably down in this.
But for a second, they might just let it go because they're so deep in their own territory. But keep in mind, Giants obviously being careful here. They do get the ball to start the second half because they deferred the opening kick.
Giants do get the ball after the half.
Anything real dangerous here. Imagine they just take a knee and be happy taking the lead. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do.
And so that'll bring this first half to a close.
All right, guys. The score is 17-14. Giants up by 3. We're heading into halftime, and Giants will get the ball back after the half. I'm going to grab some food. I'm starving. I will be back.
best way to maintain possession is to be aggressive on all those early downs by passing it. That's exactly what they've done. And then obviously the X factor that you just mentioned, when the passing hasn't been downfield, hasn't been open, they have had no answer for containing Daniel Jones as a runner from the pocket.
Downstairs to Tom Rinaldi. Tom, what about the Vikings at half?
Well, from your lips to Kevin O'Connell's ears, Greg, that's certainly defensively what he stressed. We have to find ways to maintain our gap integrity and not allow Daniel Jones to run the way he has. It's been their most effective weapon. Offensively, he went back, interestingly, to that 3rd and 1 call, Kevin, which you really highlighted and said, I tried to get too cute, wanted a big play, we didn't have one. That's a bad call, and that's on me. What we need to do is replicate what we did in those first 2 drives and bring this crowd back into it. They certainly seem like they're into it right now, guys.
I was going to say, Tom, I think they're back. I think they're back into it all right. And so the Giants, who are up 3, will get the ball. They won the opening toss and deferred. Look at the numbers. Both quarterbacks are playing exceptionally well. And you add on Jones and the rushing yards, 71 of them. That's been a big help for the Giants.
All right. Vikings kicking back off to the Giants.
Kevin, as you can imagine,
and here we go.
Brian Daboll very happy with how efficient his offense was in that first half, but he said, look, that penalty did hurt us in the red zone. We need to clean it up. Defensively, very, very pleased with the way his defense has played against Justin Jefferson. He said, quote, he just hasn't had any big plays. I'd like to keep it that way. He did tell me that last drive, though, did hurt us, and we need to play better defensively in the red zone. His final message, don't worry about what the scoreboard says. Take it one play at a time. We need to weather the storm here because we know we're going to face some adversity.
They start with Saquon.
Hand off to Saquon. He's going to lose. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, they're asking Evan Neal, the rookie right tackle, to cut him off. You're going to see Tomlinson right there. Just can't quite get
3-yard loss on the play.
On that front side zone, and those are the early down struggles that we've talked about. The success the Giants have had, especially in the first half, has been because they've been aggressive and efficient.
Safari, you just want to keep going against me, huh? Just want to keep going against me. It's all right. 2nd and 13 for the Giants. Quick pass to the middle. That's going to be caught by Hodgins. He'll get 10 yards on the play.
32, so it'll be a 3rd down and 3.
Minnesota would love nothing more. Get an early stop here to start the half. Get the ball back.
3rd
to
and
their
3.
We just saw right before the half, Minnesota go the length of the field to respond, and you got a chance here to get the ball back to Kirk Cousins. They got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down.
Sorry, Greg. Giants 5 of 6 on 3rd down. Four-man rush. Pressure coming.
Jones pass to Barkley. He's got space. He gets to the 30. And that's going to be
Barkley, another 3rd down conversion,
24 yards on the play.
This is a great play design. Run Bellinger and Richie James on drags, and it's just going to cause a little bit of a rub out of the backfield for Saquon Barkley.
What's up, Bobby G?
It's a great play.
How you
design.
doing?
This ball is going to Saquon from the jump. Give him an opportunity to run after the catch. And
Bobby Jean in the house.
One of those explosive plays through the passing game we've talked about all game.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Giants.
Barkley gets a rest. Breida in the backfield here.
Jones steps up, throws to Hodges, and he's got space. Another big play for 32 yards. 1st and 10 for the Giants as they get to the Minnesota 12.
Watch Eric Kendricks. He thinks that Daniel Jones is going to run. He gets kind of caught up there with Hodgins breaking away on the scramble, and I thought right there Daniel Jones was going to take off, but he sees Hodgins flash. What a nice job there by Hodgins. We've seen a few times Hodgins have really good awareness where he is on the field, and that is a critical attribute playing against zone coverage.
Couple fakes. Slayton on the end around.
Slayton, he's got space. He'll get 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7.
Ed Donatel and this Vikings defense. They've had trouble.
All right, Bobby Jean.
All year long. 31st in the league in that category.
Good to see you.
Daniel Jones, 209 yards passing already in this game.
Yeah, one thing Ed Donatel said is, I know we've struggled. I know a lot of our metrics and a lot of the stats don't really reflect what we're accustomed to with this style of defense, but we've been good when it matters. This feels like a big opportunity to be just that.
2nd and 7. Here we go. Play action. Jones keeps, throws to Bellinger, and that is a Giants touchdown for 9 yards on the play.
Well, sometimes you have the perfect play call for the perfect defense. Harrison Smith is unblocked from his free safety position. The little fake to Saquon pulls Harrison Smith down, and Bellinger is wide open on the little boot. Take a look, watch Harrison Smith. He thinks he has a tackle for loss. Daniel Jones pulls it, and Daniel Bellinger is wide open.
Here's the extra point, is good.
Extra point is good. Score is going to be 24-14. Back to a 10-point game
I think the storm has been weathered at least
for the Giants. Quick shout out to Frank E. Nelson as well as Brooklyn 1-420 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Giants up by 10. 11 minutes and 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Quick timeout. Wesley, what you talking about, bro? What's Wesley talking about? He said if the Giants win? Like which one? What's up, Curran? Yeah, I don't know what he means.
Daniel Jones is playing the best game of his career. He has been sensational here today. 2 touchdowns, 218 yards, 71 more yards rushing. And a 24-14 lead for the Giants. So now it's up to Kirk Cousins and company. And it's interesting, Wink Martindale, and you think, Greg, about how he approaches this game. Well, last time they played Minnesota, changed up his style, and it seems like he's done it again so far in this one.
He has, and the philosophy coming in for Wink Martindale, you see him there on the left, is to make this Minnesota offense earn everything. Sustain drives, keep an umbrella, keep Justin Jefferson to low explosive, low impact catches, and This game's far from over. Kevin O'Connell's got to have some answers, but it's been a heck of a matchup.
1st and 10.
Get it to Dalvin Cook, left side, and Cook up across the 30.
Cook gets 7 yards on the play to be 2nd and 3.
He really makes you prepare.
He does, and I can't stress enough, during the week of practice, when you get to your 3rd down install, typically that's where you see all your protection stuff and all your blitzes and the backs and the receivers and the offensive line get in there and make a plan. When you're playing a Wink Martindale system, that protection plan is put in on Monday. It is an all-week emphasis because he could bring that
2nd and 3.
on every snap.
On the fake, pressure
fake.
Coming. Cousins gets rid of it. Nice play. Johnny Muntz has his first catch. He's got a first.
So Munt's going to get 12 yards on the play.
Pressure right in his face from Jared Davis, but Cousins made the play and it picks up 12.
Yeah, this is a really impressive job by Kirk Cousins. He gets his head around fast. He knows he's got Davis right in his face, and he throws this ball before Munt even gets his head around. That's great awareness there by the veteran. Instead of taking that sack, picks up 1st down.
By the way, haven't seen Azeez Ojulari lately for the Giants. He's one of their premier pass rushers. He's out for the game with a quad injury. That's a big news for them. Here's Cook up the middle. Not much. A yard or 2. Next Sunday, the premiere of Fox's new crime anthology series, Accused. Each week, it's a new case, a different defendant.
Oh, wow. Jay Francis, are you showing to be a politician? Is that what's going on? Is that what you're doing? Score's 24-14, guys.
Early, and now unfortunately won't have them the rest of the way.
2nd and 7.
Cousins, good pocket throw.
Cousins throws. That's going to be picked. That is an interception for the Giants.
Julian Love racing around the edge. Penalty flies, and Love has it. Wow, that ball was up there forever. And it appears that Julian Love has the interception for the Giants and a flag on that run back.
Yeah, we got to take a look and see what this flag is, but let's see if he gets his hands under the ball. Appears he does there. No, that ball hits the ground. Initially, he had his hands under it, KB, and then I think it pretty clearly ended up hitting the ground.
All right, so this is what we'll do, Jay. We'll play your game for like 30 seconds because, I got to entertain people. If you're that concerned about the state of humanity and, like, the environment and stuff, what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to get rid of everything in your house that is either electronic or that's been built from, precious metals, materials. I'm also going to need you to stop eating any kind of meat. So I hope you're vegan, right? And I'm basically going to need you to live off the land. Because if you care about humanity, you would strip yourself of everything that you're probably using right now and that you have in your household. So let me go ahead and get back to the game.
By 29, Xavier McKinney, they're fired up to have him back. Missed a lot of time with that hand injury on the bye week. And
so 3rd and 7.
Drove there on Justin Jefferson to force that deflection. Love just couldn't quite grab it.
Jefferson in motion.
Low snap. Quick throw. That's going to be caught by Hawkinson. That's a 1st down for the Vikings. 19 yards on the play. 1st and 10.
Yeah, you mentioned they only rushed 3. See Big Dexter Lawrence there on the nose. He just takes the guard right into his face. But watch Hawkinson on the outside. He starts by widening his release. Landon Collins widens, and as this ball comes out, wow, he takes a big shot. But we've seen Kirk Cousins make a couple of those. He's been under duress a decent amount today, and he's hanging on to that ball to the very last second.
He took the most hits in the league, Greg. I mean, he got punished this year and hung in there quite a bit. Here's a fake.
Play action.
Cousins
throws deep. That's going to be a wide open Thielen for 25 yards. 1st and goal at the 9.
25 yards and a dart from Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, this offense is rolling now. Watch, he comes up real slow. That's Jared Davis again out there in the slot at linebacker, and he kind of lulls him to sleep. Skip, and then just runs it into a wheel, and Kirk Cousins drops a beauty. Watch Thielen there in the slot. That's good veteran route running by a guy that's been doing it at a high level for a long time.
two tight ends and a fullback here, and it's 1st and goal. Dalvin Cook.
Handoff. Cook, he's got space, hard running. He's going to get 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and goal at the 3.
We showed you Wake Martindale and his calls. Kevin O'Connell saying, I got something for you.
He's in these last 2 possessions from this Minnesota offense. You can tell Kevin O'Connell has a real good feel for what the Giants are trying to do against them. Starting to get a lot of different guys involved. They're not just forcing it to Justin Jefferson. We're seeing him spread the ball around.
Go quick here.
Pressure. Quick throw to the edge. That's going to be caught. That is a Vikings touchdown, but there's a flag. I think it's going to be on the defense. It doesn't matter. Touchdown is going to stand. Ric Flair, where you at?
And a touchdown of Irv Smith is counted.
Well, just as we were saying, this possession, they're really spreading it around. This time it's Irv Smith. Got him back a couple weeks ago from that ankle injury, and just a busted coverage by the Giants. And these 2 offenses right now are just trading best shot for best shot back and forth. This is fun to watch.
Extra point is up. It is good. Back to a 3-point game.
Back to a 3-point game for the Giants. Well, these offenses are cranking it up here in this second half. Giants by 3.
Alvin, I just responded. Shout out to you, man. All right, 3-point game. 7 minutes and 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We got ourselves a playoff game here with these Giants and these Vikings. Timeout, commercial break. Shout out to Scott.
The shortest scoring drive has been 75 yards, so defense in some cases need not apply. So the Giants lead cut to 3, and a world of time to go in this one.
All right, guys, here we go. Vikings kick back to the Giants.
Justin Jefferson draws a crowd.
It's going to be a touchback.
You go back to that touchdown.
Giants will start at their 25, 1st and 10.
Yeah, watch the quick The quick little muddle huddle, but that's Justin Jefferson in the backfield. They don't know how to align. Watch how many defenders go with him. They got 3 guys chasing him. Nobody has Irv Smith in the back of the end zone, and Kevin O'Connell loves it.
Shout out to Melinda and TTV Jabrin for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Here we go.
Here's Jones to throw.
Jones throws. That's going to be caught by Hodgins for 5 yards. The spread was 3 points. Puck, it was 3 points. Or you want the current spread.
And they can't get away from it. They have to be true to what's worked all day. Sometimes you see in the second half when the game gets tight, sometimes coaches want to get conservative and really lean on the run game. The passing on early downs has been the key difference for this Giants offense, why they've been so efficient.
Well, Saquon Barkley only has 5 carries, but they're for 48 yards and a touchdown. Because the pass game's been so
2nd and 5.
Fake to him here. Trap play Breida.
Hand off to Breida. He's going to get 4 yards on the run. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Smith and Phillips were there on the tackle. 3rd and 1.
Current money line is plus 140 for the Vikings. And the spread is minus 2.5 for the Giants. Over and under 64. The live money line. Third and 1.
Breida on the jet sweep is in.
Breida gets some space. He's get the first down. He got it.
Oh, what an effort from
1st and 10 for the Giants.
3 times, and he got the first down.
Yeah, they just go jet sweep, and it looked like Eric Kendricks had him in the backfield, and that's just an unbelievable effort by Matt Breida. He's tackled for a 3-yard loss. He's able to run through contact and pick up a critical first down conversion. What an effort by Matt Breida.
Giants are 7 of 8 on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Barkley's in the backfield. Handoff. Gets a little bit of space. That'll be 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7.
As Daniil Hunter was there on the stop.
Danny Dimes.
And we're talking to Saquon this week, and he said, Greg, you know, we're not the fancy of teams. We don't beat teams by 30 points, but we found
this game is going to come down to clock management.
This is not a grind out game today.
This is a very different approach, and one that I know Brian Daboll thought they had the ability to execute, which is more of a pass first, run second mentality, and
2nd and 7.
boy, had they ever.
Jones,
throw to the middle, incomplete to James. It was thrown behind him. That'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Phillips doesn't get his hand on that. James is still running. He is wide open. Take a look. Big 97 gets that left hand up, and there is nobody around. Watch number 80, Richie James. 2 guys go.
What's up? Are you happy?
And he's wide open. That's a nice job there by Phillips. Get that big hand up.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. Blitz coming. Jones in trouble.
Blitz, and Jones gets wrapped up. That's a loss of 5 yards on the play. It'll be 4th and 12.
Well, it's just a matter of time. Daniil Hunter, this time they line him and Zadarius Smith up side by side. Really isolates the right guard, Mike Lewinsky, and this time Evan Neal, the rookie right tackle. You brought it up earlier. He had some struggles in their first matchup back in week 16, and that time Daniil Hunter, he runs right by him. Look at this punt formation.
Jamie Gillen, his first punt of the day for New York.
Kick is off.
Rager fumbled the ball.
Fumbled the ball. It came out.
Oh boy, who's gonna come
I think Vikings did recover.
Got it, they do. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Let's see who got it. Oh, Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota recovers the ball after the muff punt. All right, so Vikings will have the ball back. 4 minutes and 57 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. We'll see what happens. Timeout, commercial break. We'll see. Spark Tabulous. I was basically trying to tell him, and you know, this has been going on for a while. They just haven't been listening to me, and I'll be honest with you, it just feels very good because, you know, being 3-3 means I've, you know, really done my research and I really studied, and I used facts over feelings, and I made some smart decisions, and I've helped some people win a ton of money as well. So it feels really good, Spark, and I do thank you for the interview, but no further questions.
And there is legendary Hall of Famer Bud Grant took this team for Super Bowl appearances here in attendance today.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Little fake. Cousins throws. That'll be caught by Thielen for 12 yards. 1st and 10 at the 36 for the Vikings.
Yeah, a little toss bootleg. He's trying to throw this ball in the flat. It's well defended by Julian Love, so he goes to his second read, and nice job there by Thielen. Go down to the ground, secure the catch. Another aggressive first down play action. Kevin O'Connell's in a great rhythm right now as a play caller.
1st and 10.
Cook.
Toss to Cook.
Looking for a little seam and skirts his way.
He'll get about 6 yards on the play.
So Justin Jefferson, how have the Giants done against him today, Greg?
Yeah, so take a look. The one thing all these clips have in common, when he breaks, there's a guy inside.
Emotional
and a guy
integrity.
outside. So he's always bracketed either side by side or in this case high to low. They've had a good plan for him that even when he does catch the ball, it's catch, tackle.
As we're showing Jefferson, Kayvon Thibodeau, the outstanding rookie for the Giants, stayed down after that play.
There's going to be an injured Giant down. Thibodeau. Injury timeout. Commercial break. All right. Drop your Super Bowl predictions in the chat. Also, shout out to Daily Driven Mustangs and Melinda Cervone for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Drop your Super Bowl predictions in the chat. What do you guys think? Who's going to the big show? Blessed Beast says Chiefs and Bills. Well, they can't go to the Super Bowl. They're playing in the same division. Tate says Chiefs, Niners. Bills versus Giants or Niners. Brady versus the Bills, huh? Okay. Bills, Niners, 49ers, Chiefs. Bills, 49ers, Bills, 49ers, 49ers, Bungles. San Francisco, Cincinnati. Bengals 49ers. Okay. I'm glad we're all agreeing on the 49ers. A lot of us are agreeing on the 49ers. I like that one. Bucks and the Bills? Man, y'all got that Tom. That Tom faith is strong. Bucks and the Bills. That'll be something. That'll be really interesting. Eric, San Francisco and the Bengals, or San Francisco and the Bills? Okay. Chiefs versus the Eagles? That's so funny because I don't see many Eagles. Many Eagles. Almost nobody is saying Eagles. That's hilarious. That says a lot. There's no faith in Jalen Hurts in that Eagles squad. Bills versus Cowboys. They were my number 2. But things have since changed. I don't think they got it. I don't think they got it in them. Unfortunately.
He'll get back in there. 2nd down and 6. 3:18 to go in this 3rd quarter. Vikings down by 3.
Cousins throws quick. That's going to be caught. Jefferson gets 4 yards. He gets wrapped up. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the 44.
Yeah, so we haven't seen that typical Wink Martindale 3rd down exotic pressure. You can see he's bringing in his 3rd down package here.
John Cam says, sorry, but after nearly losing to a 3rd-string quarterback, I lost faith in Bills Mafia. That's fine, John. You can be rooting for them again come the Super Bowl. It's totally fine. We'll make you a believer. Trust me. 3rd and 2 for the Vikings. Pressure. Cousins throws. And that's Cook. He gets 5 yards on the play. 1st down for the Vikings.
Mentioned it earlier, oftentimes when they want to zone out and they just want to rush 4 and drop everyone else, especially in really short down and distance, oftentimes it's just the check down is plenty to pick up the 1st down.
Play action. Cousins goes deep. Almost picked off. That'll be 2nd and 10.
Oh, boy, was he ever. I thought when the ball was thrown, he was going to come down with it. You can see they're trying to run Jefferson on a big post. They kind of get tangled up a little bit.
It's super random, Bobby. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's random.
You see Thibodeau again taking Christian Darrisaw, the left tackle, right into his lap. Take a look. They're kind of hand fighting and just kind of misjudges it. That's a great job there by McKinney playing that deep shot.
2nd and 10.
Blitz coming. Hand off, and that is stopped.
Handoff wrapped up to Cook. He'll lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 13.
This is a run stunt. This is designed to mix up the offensive line zone reads here, and he just pulls the trigger. They're trying to wrap the backside guard around, and he's unblocked for a big tackle for loss.
Vikings going quick. 3rd and 13 here. 4-man rush again.
Pressure. Cousins throws. That's going to be caught by Osborne, but he is short. It'll be 4th and 2. What a catch.
Looks like Minnesota's going to go.
Yeah, I think you have to. You're kind of in no man's land here, just outside of the Giants' 40-yard line.
4th and 2. They're going to go for it.
I don't think Kevin O'Connell is going to consider for a second anything else. It's been soft zone. It's been soft zone. Does Wink Martindale stick with that, or does he change it up? We'll find out.
Cousins to throw.
Cousins throws. That is caught by Hawkinson. Holds on to it. And that's going to be a Vikings first down.
18 yards to the tight end.
Well, Xavier McKinney, he thinks he's going to go steal himself a quick smoke to Justin Jefferson, and he's just a little too aggressive. Great throw by Kirk Cousins, putting this ball on a line. He knows Love, the safety's coming from his middle of the field safety spot. And a little bit of a gamble there by
First
Kevin
and 10.
O'Connell, but it pays off.
That's going to end the third quarter. Got ourselves another game here, 24-21. Giants trying to hold on to the lead as it is 1st and 10 for the Vikings at the 25. Quick commercial break before the fourth quarter. What do you mean, Chris? What do you mean by that, bro? Shout out to that kid getting tickets for the Super Bowl. He's super excited.
Ian Mark, Vikings owners in that picture as well. Vikings start the fourth quarter on the move, down by 3 of this wild card matchup. Cousins, fake, gonna set up a screen to Cook, and he
Screen to Cook. He's gonna go down to loss of 3 yards. 2nd and 13.
And Cook's gonna lose a couple yards.
Right, Jesse? You said drip. I felt like I was talking to one of my teenagers for a minute.
Dalvin Cook release, he just pulls it.
It's like, what?
Those linemen are trying
Drip.
to sync up that timing and kick him out, and he just wins with speed and blows that up for a big loss.
I don't really use those terms, my friend. My kids do, though. My kids do. Kids say drip and all that kind of stuff.
10th play of the drive. Pressure.
Cousins throws to the middle. That's going to be caught by Cooks. He makes a good move still on his feet. Can't keep it together. He'll run for 4 yards. 3rd and 9.
Jefferson maybe just got enough. Otherwise, he might have scored. And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Tony Jefferson just grabs the back of his jersey while Dalvin Cook tries to spin out. He's able to break away. He just can't quite regain his footing. And I think you're right. I think if he doesn't trip, He had a chance to score.
It was like a rubber band. You know, you kind of let go and you get snapped.
That's exactly what it was.
3rd and 8. Vikings have converted a lot of these 3rd and longs.
Joseph, I'm old enough to listen to classical music when I drive to the grocery store. 3rd and 8.
Cousins over the middle again. Caught again. It's going to be...
That's going to be Hawkinson for 15 yards. I think that's a first down.
It's right there. It looks like he's got the first down.
And they're going to give it to him.
From T.J. Hawkinson, who's now over 100 yards receiving.
Watch this effort by T.J. Hawkinson, and then watch at the end here, number 72, Ezra Cleveland, the left guard hustling downfield, gives him a little shot in the back.
Shout out to you, Joseph.
I
found the fountain of youth.
I think they're going to challenge that he was short of the line to gain. Take a look and see when his knee went down.
Yeah, Brian Dable will use his first challenge.
Shout out to Barry.
This was short.
Right? Back in the day, you didn't want the drip.
Let's take a look here, Greg.
Yeah, so Hawkinson's fighting.
Before the challenge flag was thrown and after a crew discussion, it was determined that the runner was short of the line to gain. The ball will be spotted short of the line to gain. The New York Giants will not be charged with the challenge. They have 2 challenges remaining. The clock will start on my ready for play signal.
That's another case today where they've used the expedited review, according to Mike Pereira, and that's the right call. You can see the ball was short of the line, and now, you know, it's real decision time. You're down 3. You think kick the field goal, but O'Connell's so aggressive.
I'm going for this one.
You are?
I'm going for this. You're 3 for 3.
4th and 1. It was short.
Your offense has been rolling since your last drive of the first half. You've carried it over here into the second. You got a chance here to take the lead. I think you got to go and try to get this half yard.
Everybody catching their breath because of the expedited review. Giants will not be charged for a challenge, obviously. And the Vikings are going to come out in jumbo formation. They are going to go.
So they're going to go for it.
Just converted a 4th and 2 for 18
okay.
yards on this drive to Hawkinson a moment ago.
This, if they go for this, this could be, this could make or break.
This will be a 4th and 1.
Number 64 is reporting eligible. 64.
That's Blake Brandell, eligible player as a 6th offensive lineman.
Remember now, the interior of this defensive line, that's the strength for the Giants. So does Minnesota go right at their strength? They try to go a little more off tackle.
4th and 1.
How many bodies they have in there?
Quarterback sneak.
Oh, they jumped. They jumped.
They jumped.
You're right. It's coming back.
It's coming back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
There's something off about the timing, breaking the huddle. Kirk Cousins is looking back at the official.
False start.
False start on the offense. Oh, man. So to be 4th and 5 now at the 20, obviously they're going to kick the field goal and go ahead and tie this thing up.
Get in there for this quarterback sneak, and he just flinches. And the Giants dodge a bullet, forcing this field goal attempt.
That's the first penalty accepted on Minnesota here today, and so that makes a decision for Kevin O'Connell. They'll try for the field goal to tie this game up. Be a 38-yard attempt from Greg Joseph. Joseph has got it. We're all tied up, 24 all, 12 and a half to play.
I'll do you one better, Joseph. The first time I played Metal Gear was on the NES, the NES. That was the first time I played Metal Gear. Metal Gear is actually one of my favorite games. I've probably had all of them from 2 to Phantom Pain, all of them. Tie ball game, 24-24, 12 minutes and 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Timeout. Commercial break. Shout out to Barry J. Much love, man. Thanks for the support. Skate or Die, Paperboy. Had all of them. Zelda. You ain't played Zelda unless you had the gold cartridge. Shout out to the real Nintendo players out there. Look at all of them. What's the gold cartridge? What's Double Dragon? What's Thundercats? What's He-Man? What's Fraggle Rock? How old are you, Jay? Why are you talking about all this stuff we don't really know about, but they do? Oh man, you guys crack me up. Here we go.
Start on the 25. Today's Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. It's on Daniel Jones running the football and doing it better than other quarterbacks.
Shout out to you, Spark.
Yeah, we came into the game saying what a factor this would be, and oftentimes in this case, they're not designed runs. It's just him seeing the rush break down. You see there, 23 yards over expected. That's in comparison to similar like situations with other quarterbacks as runners, and seen a little bit of a mix of him just buying time with his legs to be a thrower, buying times to be a runner, and that last one just a designed run play. So we've seen a little bit of it all for Daniel Jones.
1st and 10.
Gonna throw it on first down.
Jones steps up. He's going to throw and complete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Neil Hunter starting to come through on that right side against Evan Neal. It was a matchup that he won a lot a few weeks ago.
Shout out to Inspector Gadget.
2nd and 10.
They can start to field the Neil Hunter here.
Heathcliff.
Coming to life. Oftentimes these critical fourth downs. We've mentioned fourth quarters,
Shout out to Heathcliff.
How good Minnesota has been. 11-0 in one-score games. They come to life, especially those two pass rushers. Hunter, Zadarius Smith.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10.
Blitz coming. It's picked up.
Jones throws. That's going to be caught. It was tipped, but he gets it. And that's Slayton for 14 yards as the Giants get the first down.
Yeah, that's the key. You're going to see they're going to try to bring Eric Kendricks here, and the offensive line all day has done a great job. This time,
shout out to the Transformers in 86.
Lewinsky picks up that pressure, and Darius Slayton's just running across away from man coverage behind that pressure.
Sure, Jay, get on the phone with Vegas. I already talked to Vegas about this game. I told y'all Giants going to take it. Shout out to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Good cut for James. Low catch, 11 yards. 1st and 10 for the Giants as they get to the 50. Clock rolling as we are just approaching the 11-minute and 30-second mark.
He's getting ready to hand this ball off to Saquon. He catches it out of the corner of his eye and just spits it out there. Richie James has been like a revelation here as a slot receiver this back half of the season, and instead of taking a run for a loss of yardage, they pick up 10 plus.
1st and 10.
Another fake.
Jones throws. Incomplete. There's a flag on the play. And this is going to be on the Vikings.
Before the pass, illegal contact, defense, number 39. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And that is on Chandon Sullivan.
See Chandon Sullivan, he's up here pressed. on Isaiah Hodgins. Kind of has his hands all over him. I don't know, Mike. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It didn't. I know his hands were on him, but kind of has to restrict more of his movement. No.
No restriction. You can't ride him beyond 5 yards with the quarterback in the pocket. That's the point of clarification.
Okay.
Here's Jones. Pressure coming.
Jones throws quick. That is caught. That will be Slayton for 5 yards on the play.
Pressure was coming on Daniel Jones. Well, on the Thursday night for Super Bowl 57, the NFL's brightest stars will be recognized for the best plays and moments from the 2022 season.
Shout out to the Goonies.
Tune into NFL Honors Thursday, February 9th.
Shout out to the Gremlins.
On NBC.
Shout out to the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Second down and 10.
We get another expedited review situation, and this was now ruled incomplete. Let's see.
All right, so let's say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. The ball did come out.
Oh, yeah, right there.
He dropped it at the end.
Good call. Done a good job of that today, Greg.
They've done a great job not slowing down the pace of the game, making sure it's an obvious.
Shout out to Haji and Johnny Quest.
Officials down on the field. We've seen it a handful of times. They've done a great job with the expedited replays.
And so 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here we go.
Completion.
Jones looks poised. Takes a snap.
Jones.
Gets out of trouble. Throws deep. That's going to be caught by Hodges on the sideline. 19 yards on the play. Are you kidding? 1st and 10 at the 26.
Yeah, I think if you're New York, you got to go fast. Let's take a look. That left foot's definitely down. It's hard to see if that right toe is in, but they're going fast. You got to see if Kevin O'Connell, he's not going to challenge it.
Yeah. So now Jones going deep.
Goes for it all to the end zone. That's good. Oh, he had it in his hand. Popped out at the last second. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
That was an unbelievable catch by Hodgins. And now
oh, boy.
He did. They went fast. They didn't want to give Kevin O'Connell enough time to see the replay here at his home Jumbotron. And Darius Slayton almost makes an incredible play. Give Duke Shelley a lot of credit.
Look at this.
Oh, he is in.
What a replay.
What a great shot. What a great shot down the line. Great
2nd and 10.
Jones gets it out to Buckley.
Saquon takes the catch, puts his shoulder down. He gets 10 yards on the play. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Out there with an excellent block to Spring Barkley.
Quick shout outs to Brian 29OL, Big Cheese, and Jace Chase for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
You want to throw me the ball? I'm going to go out there and block. He takes Shelley right to the ground. And
Galladay stays in.
1st and 10. Joseph, that is incorrect. Jones is going to keep. He cuts. He'll get about 5 yards on the run. It'll be 2nd and 5. Clock rolling as we were under 10 minutes.
His first real run of the second half. He had 71 yards in the first half. Picks up 5 there.
And the previous Minnesota offensive possession, and big thanks to the false start by Darrisaw on the 4th and short. We saw the Giants get a big red zone hold. Can Minnesota do the same here and force a Graham Gano field goal attempt?
2nd and 5.
Jones keeps looking to throw.
Jones, he has time. Throws it away, incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Really nice job there in the secondary by Minnesota. There was nowhere for Daniel Jones to go with the ball in that little half boot left. They matched those routes really well, and this feels like a critical 3rd down if you're Minnesota.
So I said it's going to come down to clock management. 3rd and 5.
Officials timeout. The ball was kicked. We're respotting the ball.
Shout out to Shadow.
Yo.
Yo. That's funny. That is absolutely hilarious. So 3rd and 5, 9 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock.
First time coaching in the playoffs.
Here we go.
Coach for both these guys. Man, what a game. Jones.
Quick throw. That is caught. It's on the line.
The initial sign a little short as James had the catch.
And it's going to be about a yard short, 4th and 1.
Go for it. The same thing I'd say when I was Kevin O'Connell on the last possession.
I say you take the points. I say you kick the field goal, you take the points, you let your defense do what they've been doing, but you have the lead. Take the points. Are you kidding me?
Jones, quarterback sneak.
All right, Jones kept it. Jones kept it. They got the 1 yard.
But that was well after he got the first down. It'll be
First and goal.
New York.
Oh, boy, did he ever. Take a look at this shot. He takes right under the chin by Eric Kendricks.
Quick shout out to Johnny Blaze 716 and Gabe for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Of both of these head coaches, understanding how important these possessions are, understanding that the opposing offense has really moved the ball well up and down the field the entire game, settling for field
Right, this
goals.
isn't Madden. Kick the ball. Take the points.
For the defense.
It's fine that it's 1st and goal, but they should have taken the points. Jones throws. Penalty flag came out. It's going to be a hold. This will be 1st and goal for the Giants at the 2.
Absolutely.
What?
What does this mean?
Before the pass, holding defense.
Holding on the defense.
What does this mean?
Yeah, the veteran Patrick Peterson.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
Off the inside release and 1st and goal from inside the 5.
1st and goal at the 2. Handoff. Barkley pushing through. Giants get the touchdown. And there it is. Saquon Barkley for 2 yards.
Number 94 had him for pretty much no gain. Take a look right here, big number 94. He hits him dead in the chest, and just the strength of Saquon Barkley, he just runs through that contact.
Literally popped through.
4th down conversions, punching in. I mean, this just feels like both offenses right now are just having their way in this game. It could come down
Extra
to who
point.
has the ball last.
Extra point coming up.
Every drive, an epic drive by these offenses today. Now Gano, the extra point. It's up and
it is good.
Giants back up by 7.
Giants up 7 to. I'm sorry, Giants up 31 to 24. Man, what a game! What a game! Back to back between the Dolphins and the Bills, and now with these Giants and the Vikings. I did predict the Giants would take the W. This is a game. Far from over. 7 minutes and 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Timeout. Quick shout outs to Cozy VR, LET GMR, Ender 8, and FlixOTG for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to Christopher Jones for the $4.99 super chat. Cowboys versus Purdy. Yeah. Shout out to Mizell Kennedy, Lonnie, and Frank Parks for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
By 7 with 7:47 to play.
Shout out to you, Justin. I just ate, bro. I just ate. Good looks. Shout out to you. Kick is off. Taken from the 1 after he dropped it. That could have been a mistake, but they'll get back to about the 23.
And then he lost the shoe. But the Vikings will have it up around the 22-23. Meanwhile, Rihanna, as we take a look first, look at this. Rihanna can wait. I mean, because when you lose your shoe and you return it.
He lost his shoe.
An injured Giant on the play, too. Jason Pinnock.
Injured Giant is down. Pinnock for the Giants is down. He's being attended to.
Pinnock. Here he is on the tackle of Wanwu. Hope he's okay. Injury timeout. Vikings football down by 7.
Injury timeout for the Giants. Man. Tough. Tough. What's up, Mo? What's going on with you, Mo? How you doing, man? Nah, Ryan. I don't think it's going OT. So it looks like Pinnock is being taken off on a cart. Yeah, Pinnock is being taken off by a cart.
Makes the tackle. You'll see the left foot, kind of his heel, hit him right under his number, kind of in the low belly area. That's where the trainers and the doctors were giving most of their attention. He tried to get up and walk off. And as you saw, they ended up having to bring the cart out.
All right, here we go.
He's okay.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. Quick pass to Cook, and he gets rocked. That is a loss of 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 14. Giants defense stepping up. Do I think it's going to OT? No, I do not. I do not. 2nd and 14.
Vikings go quick. 2nd and long. Cousins floated out.
Cousins throws on a screen. This will be caught by Hawkinson, and he will get 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 11. What's going on, Davenport? What's going on, bro?
Great effort. They call this coming out of the stack. He's a pass rusher, and then he
Be
just
kind, rewind.
the screen to Hawkinson, and he's able
Remember
to
those
chase
days.
Hawkinson down from behind. That's just an effort play. He very easily could rush the passer there and say, all right, the screen, that's up to everybody else. He doesn't. He turns around. Now they face the 3rd and long.
Giants have stayed true. They haven't really blitzed
3rd and 12.
Do they stick with that?
Got 7 DBs on the field.
Third and 12.
Pressure.
It's a 4-man rush.
Cousins in trouble. Throws incomplete to Cook. 4th and 11. Let's go. Are you kidding me? Giants balling on the defense.
We've mentioned he's been unblockable. You're going to see him there again, working on Bradbury, the center. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He's got to hold it an extra count, and almost brings him down, and he can. He forces the incomplete, and it's a big stop now. This Minnesota defense is going to have to answer.
What's going on, Carl?
Starting to get low on time.
Shout out to Church coming through with the $2 super chat. Punt is off. Back to the Giants. Will be taken from the 16.
And not much further. Really good punts. The 61-yarder. Good special teams there. Giants take over up by 7. We'll be right back after these messages.
30-second break. Giants get the ball back. Up a score. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Can they hold on to this lead? Both teams have all timeouts. Quick shout-outs to Jason Gunn, Call of Duty, Sid, and Football Solo Edits for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. What are we at? 46, 910. Yeah, we need 90 more subscribers. 90 more subscribers to get to 47,000. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to be notified of all future streams and content moving forward. 90 more subscribers, guys. We'll hit 47,000. Can we hit 50K by the Super Bowl? My goodness. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Vikings, you can't afford one of those long sustained drives. That New York's
1st and 10.
their way with you all day.
Blitz coming.
Blitz. Jones throws incomplete.
Nicely done by Shandon Sullivan. 2nd and 10.
A little bit of a change there for Minnesota. They went man, brought a little pressure up the middle. It was picked up. Nice job by Shandon
doing
Sullivan.
In the traffic. That could have been a pick.
Right on the hip there,
2nd and 10.
To force the incomplete.
Low snap, pressure coming. The ball is caught by Saquon Barkley. He gets the 1st down. That's 12 yards on the play. 1st and 10 as he gets to the 36. Clock rolling under 6 minutes.
Beat the nickel pressure of Sullivan off the edge. This time he finds Saquon Barkley, who's his fast release. See, they're going to bring him off the edge. Saquon's in an empty protection, meaning he does not have any blocking responsibilities. He's going to run right past the blitzer and makes a nice one-hand catch.
Yeah, he's got 56 yards receiving. He's got 53 yards rushing. 2 touchdowns for Barkley and a 1st down, New York.
Clock rolling.
Quarterback power. Jones getting to the edge. Not much there.
Jones is going to run for maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The reimagined Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon headed back to Las Vegas. See the Manning brothers.
Shout out to you, Purple. Much love. Much love, Purple.
AFC, NFC flag football game.
Shout out to you guys. Sam Peterson, Denise Dirksen, Walking Tall, YouTube DX Troyes, Joe Dillon, Fish Sheep. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing.
2nd and 9.
We need 58 more to hit 47,000. 58 more subscribers. 2nd and 9. Jones throws. That's going to be caught. This will be Hodgins for 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2.
We've talked about this matchup all day now. Mike Kafka and Brian Davis.
Shout out to Benji. What's up, bro?
At Donatel. It's
Benji in the building.
You've got to have it. What's your go-to offensive play? You've worked all week on the top of that play sheet. They have our must-have-it critical downs.
Thanks a lot, Shadow.
Let's see what they have dialed up.
Shadow, welcome to the Wrench Gang. You've earned it. 3rd and 1. Handoff on the 4th and 1. Wait a minute. No, they're going to say he's short. It's going to be 4th and 1.
4th and less than a yard.
Oh, baby. I mean,
here we go.
Wisdom tells you to punt, but I don't
here we go again.
I think you go for it. You've got a chance to sustain this drive.
Here we go again.
The clock under 4 minutes. I don't even think he's going to hesitate.
He's going to go for it. They got the lead.
He's going to stand right
it's
next
1
to
yard.
on the sideline.
You give this to Saquon. Let him power through. They're going to call a timeout. Timeout called.
Timeout for the Giants. They will think it over on a 4th and 1 with 3:28 to go. I told you Rihanna could wait, a few minutes.
All right. Timeout. Commercial break. This is what it's all about. Playoff football. 4th and 1 at the 45. You got the leads by 7 points. 3 minutes and 28 seconds. We'll see what they want to do.
Have been uber aggressive. Just think about week 1. The Giants were playing the Titans. He elects to go for 2. They win the game. That's been the tone the whole year. He's going to stay with it, and they're going to go.
Yeah, and that's the key.
Prison Blue. It's
you can't let
it's a short, but it's not the SM7B. It's the little brother.
Because of that mentality that Brian Daboll has brought with him, you can't change who you are now.
4th and 1. Here we go.
They go quick on the quarterback sneak, and Daniel
Jones keeps it. He gets the yard. There it is.
Ball is out, but the play is over.
Play's dead. Even though the ball came out, it's going to be 1st down for the Giants. And Vikings are going to probably call a timeout here to stop the clock.
Forward push that Saquon gives him. Nick Vannett, the tight end, lined up at fullback. He gives him the first push. Saquon comes up and gives him a second. Dable says 1st down.
And now the Vikings call their first timeout. And time obviously becoming an issue as the Giants continue the drive. So each team with 2 timeouts remaining.
Shout out to Prefectus, Jeff, Ashton 2 times, Odestro, Stephen Kroll for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
He ran down the sideline and was trying to signal to get a timeout. The official did not reward it prior to the ball being snapped.
So Giants go for it, as you called for. They get it. They've been aggressive. They've been passing all game long. Let's see if O'Connell.
Yeah, so what happened is they had 12 men. This is the 12th defender. They're trying to get him off the field. He gets off. You can see him clearly signaling timeout.
1st and 10.
Oftentimes there's so much going on, it's hard for the official to see the timing of it.
Here's Barkley.
Handoff to Barkley. He doesn't gain much on the run.
You stay that way now. You just try to
2nd down.
Now with 3:14.
Vikings will call their second timeout. 3 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Giants at the 46.
So they forced Minnesota now to use both. You'd assume here if they stay on the ground or just a short completion, Minnesota would take their 3rd, and then all they have left is the 2-minute warning. You feel pretty good about that situation here to close the game.
2nd and 10
for the Vikings. On a 2nd and 10. Super Wildcard Weekend presented by Verizon continues tonight on NBC, concludes tomorrow night on ESPN and ABC, and then the NFL Divisional Playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax next weekend on Fox, CBS, and NBC.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10.
They switch and put Breida behind Daniel Jones.
Jones fakes. He keeps it. Pressure comes. He gets sacked. This will lead to a timeout. 3:05 left on the clock. It's 3rd and 15 now at the Giants' 41. Vikings don't have any more timeouts, so they will get to do another play and let the clock run some, depending on to get the first down or not.
Allows Minnesota to save their last remaining timeout.
Well, humongous play, obviously. Daniel Jones has been brilliant today. Does he have one more play in him, one more big play to potentially seal this game?
Well, shout out to James Allen, Minty Mags, and Jinxie23 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Brian Daboll and Mike Kafka want to be. We've said that a bunch of times, and they've continued to stay the course. But right now, any sort of sack, any sort of strip.
Shout out to Mitchell Espinoza for the $4.99 super chat. So if Giants win, I'll stop being a bandwagon. Wow. Shout out to you, Mitchell. Thanks a lot for the support, man.
If Giants win, I'll stop being a bandwagon.
3rd and 15. Jones throws. That is dropped by Slayton. Incomplete. 4th and 15. He was wide open. Why would you drop that, Slayton?
Yeah, not only does it stop the clock, it ends the game, in essence. He catches that ball. He has nothing.
It's a first down. Why would you drop that?
For the first down, and this game is
you have got to be kidding me right now.
Critical error by a player who's played so well.
No way.
Wow.
Come on, Slayton.
So, a huge break for the Vikings. Gillen gonna punt it away. High kick. Rager calls fair catch and does so.
So it's going to be a fair catch at the 11 for the Vikings. I don't get why Slayton would drop this ball. He's wide open. And that's a first down. All day. That's ball game. It's ball game for the Giants.
Flat drops it.
Well, Kirk Cousins had 8 game-winning drives to lead the NFL this year. We know about this team coming back and winning one-score games. They were 11-0 in one-score games. Right now, they're down 7.
My goodness.
2:56 to go, no timeout. Significance there. The next 56 seconds because.
Shout out to Cash Kelly and Commissioner for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Pressure. Cousins throws to the middle. It will be caught by Hawkinson for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
Cousins trying to hustle the troops.
Clock rolling. 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
Pressure up the middle. Lawrence has him, and it's incomplete. And a penalty flag.
No way. Are you kidding me? There's a roughing the passer. It was in play. That makes no sense. It was in play.
You're going to get Dexter Lawrence here. You're going to see the pressure he gets. Grabs him and kind of swings him to the ground. Mike, are they calling swinging him to the ground or the hit to the helmet?
This has got to be a joke. This got to be a joke right now. This has got to be a joke.
He's in contact with him before the ball. He's still got the ball when they're.
He's still got the ball when he gets tackled.
I get the protection of the quarterback, but I just don't think that's enough for a foul.
Yeah, it just seems like such a critical junction of the game, and
I'm not sure what is he supposed to sit him down?
1st and 10.
It's a big call, nonetheless. Vikings will take it. 1st and 10.
Vikings at the 46.
2:30 to go. 4-man rush again. Cousins, Hawkinson in stride.
Hawkinson, big play. It's going to be a 1st down for the Vikings.
But again, a lot of these completions are in the middle of the field. They can't.
Shout out to you, Elijah.
They want to try to get as many downs prior to the 2-minute warning as they can. Maximize the plays in this possession.
Cousins
Cousins throws deep. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. Wow.
All right, so this is the last play
Absolutely
before the
wow.
2-minute warning. So from this point forward, after this next snap, they have no ability to stop the clock. So if you're the Giants, you need to force Minnesota, attempt as many plays as possible. Tackle in bounds, protect the boundaries, keep this game between the numbers, and then obviously if you're Minnesota, time is of the essence here. You need to go down and get 7.
2nd and 10. Snap is off. Pressure. Lawrence gets it to Cook. Cook is going to step out of bounds. It'll be 40 at the 48, 3rd and 8. That'll lead us to the 2-minute warning. It's getting crazy. 3rd and 8. Can the Giants get the stop that they need to take this victory? Timeout. 2-minute warning. Wow. You better get on the phone with Vegas now. 31-24. Giants trying to hold on to a 7-point lead. NFL, NFC, wild card playoffs. Next up, guys, is going to be the Ravens and the Bengals. I will be streaming that next, so make sure you lock it in and subscribe if you have not already. Shout out to you guys. We hit 47,000 a day. Shout out to you, Denise. Shout out to Haunted Autumn. I don't have time for this to go into OT. Oh, man.
We're on their own 48-yard line. 3rd down and 8.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 8.
For New York right now, it's Cousins
for these Vikings. Can they convert? Here we go. Pressure. Cousins goes deep. That's going to be dropped. Incomplete to Osborne. It's 4th and 8. If the Giants can get this stop, this game is over. 4th and 8.
He goes one free safety in the middle of the field, man underneath. We've been suggesting, does he get back to what he's done all year? And that time he did.
Shout out to Christian Lee, Drippin' Wax, and Ethan H for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. All out blitz can end this thing. Pressure.
Hawkinson, he is not going to get there, and the Giants will take over.
Wow. Wow.
Well, you see Darius Slayton, he takes a big, deep breath. He feels like he dodged a bullet there, but Xavier McKinney with the tackle of the season, I'm not quite sure. It's 4th and 8.
Dawson, I had the Giants. That was my prediction.
First man coverage, and it's a 3-yard catch against man. I'm not exactly sure how that ball does not get pushed past the yard to gain, and Xavier McKinney makes the tackle of his life.
And the Giants can take a knee and end this wild card game and move on to
victory formation. I want to give a big shout out to the people that actually rock with me and the people that followed me and the people that actually listen to my predictions. Because if you listen to my predictions in the prediction video, you should be 4 for 4 right now in your parlays. Or you should be 4 for 6 right now. 49ers predicted it. Jaguars predicted it. Bills predicted it. Giants predicted it. Bengals next. Buccaneers Monday. I want my flowers now, yo. I want my flowers now, not later. I want my flowers now. Shout out to you guys. Final score is going to be 31-24. Giants take it. We're going to get the Bengals and the Ravens coming up next. You don't have to go anywhere. Stick around. We'll get that going in just